What's up, you guys? How's everybody doing today? Welcome to Floating Sandbox. It is I, an Angry Fly. We got the Mauritania to start things off with today. And as you can see, she struck an iceberg and she is very quickly taking on a lot of water. Water's spilling over into the ship like crazy right now. I mean, like crazy right now. So, there goes her bow section right there, so water's spilling inside the bow. Very fast. There's your look at the rest of the ship. Propellers starting to pop out of the water, but whole bow section here completely submerged right now. Now the superstructure's starting to dip under. Unfortunately, it looks like evacuation is not going too well because of how fast the ship is sinking right now. I mean, very fast. It's crazy. So, yeah, there we go. On my end, the stern section is really sticking up and getting lifted out of the water. But on this side here, it looks like the bridge is now flooded. You're seeing water overtake the first funnel. Ooh, and power just got knocked out too. I'm kind of surprised with that. So we'll take out funnel number 1. Watch that go down. Very hard. And then now funnel number 2 is starting to touch the water as the stern section is now out of the water. Bow section pulling down the ship with all the weight inside of it. I'm not sure about you guys, but this sure reminds me of a certain sink. Cousin of the ship. There goes funnel number 2. Going down hard. Stern section way up in the air right now as funnel number 3 touching the water. Water completely rushing into the ship now, especially into her superstructure. This is the Mauritania. Love the Mauritania. It's a great ship. And you're going to see this thing break up right after the 4th funnel. So you'll see those 2 funnels collapse. The ship is going to break apart. Oh, power just came back on in the bow section somehow. Not sure how, but it happened. And up. Oh, we got some shallow water here. That's not good. So the bow section has hit the seafloor of the shallow water. Meanwhile, stern section here with severe amounts of damage, taking on water right now. And you got a whole different sink scenario happening here with the stern. Oh, it just detached, and now it's going to break off from the rest of it. Just, thank you for the follow. It's Alex. Thank you for the follow as well. Appreciate that. And now her stern section here, taking on water like crazy. Alright, thank you guys for those follows. Appreciate that. And here goes her stern. Jimmy, thanks for the follow. And there you have it. There is Mauritania's stern. Floating, bobbing around, and going down. Zoom out. You want to see the entire thing? So bow section is completely stuck right now, and it looks like that's just how it's going to stay, as a matter of fact. So that's kind of cool. Just this little piece sticking out right there. Alright, and there you have it. There's the Mauritania. It looks like her superstructure is impaled, so that's how she will sink. Perfect. Let's do it again. Let's sink her like her sister. We're going to fire a torpedo right there. Right underneath the first funnel. And she is rocked by that. Wow, watertight doors are open. So water is flooding to adjacent compartments inside the ship. Look at that. So you got 3 compartments flooded inside of Mauritania here. With water. Ooh, it looks like it's starting to move out of the lower decking right there. It is crazy, right? And how it can pull down a ship like this, right? Make it lose buoyancy quick. Steven, thanks for the... yeah, Steven. Good call out right there. So water is now spilling over these bulkheads and flooding these forward sections of the ship. In turn, that is now pulling the ship down further into the water. Ooh, we just lost power? That was quick. I guess that makes sense because of how fast the Lusitania lost power. Full look at the ship right here. As her bow section is really going down. It's been pretty good today. How's your day going? It's good to see you on Twitch. Wow. Really good to see you. Good to hear, good to hear. And there you go, bow section now slipping beneath the waves. Just like last time. Very similar sink to last round, so I think I might exclude a breakup from it this time. Alright, Johnny, thanks for the follow. Nathan, thanks for the follow. Appreciate those follows, you guys. That means a lot. And just like that, her whole bow section has gone down. Ryder, thanks for the follow. Troy, thanks for the follow. Appreciate those follows. And there you go. Look at the superstructure going under. The bridge, the captain's bridge has sunken completely. So that's pretty crazy to see. Hey Dino, how's it going? I appreciate oh wait, never mind. I appreciate you for stopping in. There we go, that's what I wanted to say. And yeah, she is really taking her time to sink. It's kind of crazy that none of this is flooded yet, so I'm gonna do the honors for the ship and flood the superstructure. So now that the superstructure is filling up, that's gonna cause the sink to accelerate much quicker. And look at that. Look at her stern section sticking way up into the air right now. It's kind of like shifted a bit. There we go. Stern section way up into the air right now. Dang. You just saw the telegraph line snap right there, the mast swaying around. That's pretty crazy. And here we go, you guys. She's making her final plunge right now, but unfortunately, like I said last time, there's some shallow seafloor right there. So I'm kind of curious what will happen to this thing now. And boom, she'll tap gently. You'll see the whole ship shake. So that's cool. You know, this kind of reminds me of the Britannic, how the ship just hit the seafloor before it totally sank and it just flooded. Yes, 100% free. 100% free. Awesome. So, surprisingly, like, this is still dry under here. I'm kind of shocked by that. So, now we're just waiting on the rest of the ship to just get pulled under. which will go pretty slow, I think. You have to go on to GameJolt.com to download it. You'll find the free download. Yeah, there actually can be people that can fall out of it. As you can see here, our passengers are on board the Mauritania, and they're falling through the ship right now. They're also stuck inside. They also got sucked inside the funnel. The ones that were in the water. Yeah, I don't know if I feel like splitting it. I split the last round. So all these passengers completely are. There are some stuck in the water right here. So the water that's flooding into the ship is sweeping the passengers away. But we're starting to see this thing finally. We're starting to see this thing finally go down. Bow section stuck in the mud right there. A lot of tensile forces breaking that apart. Surprised the pressure hasn't killed these guys yet. Be kind of crazy if it did. There you go. Alright, Hein, thanks for the follow. Floating Sandbox. Lil Yo, thank you for sharing the live. Appreciate that. And here you go, you guys. Just a little bit of stern left right there. Tiny, tiny bit of stern right now. Alright. Bryson, thanks for the follow. Tyler, thanks for the follow. Thank you so much. And here we go. Rest of the ship flooding. Rest of the ship sinking. It was an 8-minute sink. To 4, thank you for the follow. Hein, thanks for sharing the live. Column, thank you very much for the follow. And there's literally just a corner of the ship left, just the poop deck left right there. Get you look at the rest of this thing. Oh man. And down she goes. Whole superstructure's gone, and there's just this little tiny piece of ship left. Alright. Gabrielle, thank you for the follow. Damn. You know, mocking the creator, making an account mocking the creator of this game is pretty crazy. Lil Level, thank you for the follow. Wow, look how fast this thing is sinking right now. Oh my god. And there is some crazy stuff happening right now. This edge of the spike is digging into the ship right now. Bow section lifting up out of the mud. And this thing is like completely hooked on the cliff right there. So that's really crazy looking. And wow, look at the way this thing just broke open from that. Oh my god. I think we might see some like full separation right there. So, oh man. I think that's how this thing will sink. But oh, it looks like there's other plans. It looks like we are going to see a full detachment. But the ship itself, I think, is going to stay put. So this thing is completely stuck right now. Oh wait, never mind, I'm wrong. Here we go. She has separated. She has separated. Sunny, thank you for the follow. Wow. And here we go. This thing is going to smash into the seafloor, you guys. Boom. Oh, man. That's crazy. Funnel's breaking off. Meanwhile, bow section completely stuck like this. Completely stuck like that, I know. These poor, poor people stuck inside the ship. Bodies are floating up to the surface. No, I did not create this game. I was just mentioning that somebody made a TikTok account to mimic the creator of this game. I wish I had the ability to make a game like this. You know, these guys, I actually talked to the devs that make this game, and they're really nice people, wonderful people. They've actually considered a lot of my ideas that I have, because they love my work that I do on here, and they love how the downloads have increased since I've started streaming it. But yeah, really nice people. Shout out to them. All right, let's do a different ship. Let's change it up a bit here. Let's go with a cruise ship. I think I'm feeling Opera. Yeah, there we go. Nice looking ship right there. Let's add some people to it. One thing I begged them to do was add a hotkey to the NPC spawning. Ollie, you know I left you some wet food in your bowl, buddy. Alright, cool. So there's 416 people on board. We're going to start the engines up here. And to really make things worse, a tsunami is forming out in the distance. But the crew of the ship, you know, they really don't care about that. They just want to make money and charter some people around. So there is this massive, and oh, I mean, absolutely. There is this massive tsunami heading for the ship right now. Let's check it out. Oh man, so look at this thing get pulled up through the wave. Oh, the bridge just got completely crushed. And this thing will rocket out of the top of the wave. Like such. We won't see a flip at all, but we'll see this thing come crashing down now. Stern first. Back into the water. And, oh my god, it's going to smash into the shallow seafloor right there. So a ton of people got crushed in that. There's a lot of passengers on board that just got crushed. People also got ejected out into the water, too. And, oh my god, the bow section is just wicked looking. Just, oh my god. And look how fast the water is flooding into the ship right now. And we'll watch this thing go down. I know, yeah. Yep. Bill, thanks for sharing live. Yeah, I know, it's kind of crazy looking. Yeah, I could totally survive that too. You know? Totally. Yep. Yep, that's my cat. He's chilling. Oh, look at this. The ship has hit the seafloor now. So we'll travel up and check out the rest of it here as it goes down. Yeah, that's all I hear in my head right now. I need some like water to, like some water sounds to flood the ship with.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure about that. All right, you guys. Jim, Marsha's Miracle Cat. Thank you for following. Appreciate that. No, you're supposed to sink the ship, actually. You're supposed to do the exact opposite. Yeah. Bye-bye. Say bye-bye. Vanilla, thank you for the follow. Appreciate all the follows, you guys. means a lot. Of course. Scrub, thanks for the follow. Stroker, thank you for the follow. Slow sink. What a slow sink. You know, I mean, like, this thing hit the seafloor right there, smashed itself open, water raced into the ship, and now, like, it's really taking its time. That's what happens when these things, you know, crash down already. Jerry, thanks for the follow. It did start so fast, right? No, I did not make this game. I'm just the guy that streams it. Galantis, thanks for the follow. Haynes, thanks for the follow. Appreciate that. Yeah, I know. There's a lot of people that are actually still trapped inside the ship right now. Obviously, they're dead. But yeah, there's also people that are, you know, in the water too, floating with the ship. A lot of people in the water right here too. Like, this is like the initial like spot where the ship started sinking, and now it's getting finished off all the way over here. So let's watch the rest of this thing go down, you guys. There we go. Look at the water just pouring inside so quickly. And now here's the whole thing hitting the seafloor. Let's go. Yeah. Alexander, thanks for the follow. Jasa, thanks for the follow. I'm sorry if I mispronounced your name. It's Floating Sandbox. But yeah, we can do the Estonia, of course. Oh my god, look at the way this thing will crack apart. Oh my god. Now that is crazy looking. This thing will will completely snap itself apart, break itself into pieces, and then you'll see the stern section, the collapsed stern section right there, just chilling, with people still trapped inside, and the bow section of the ship torpedoing down to the seafloor. Dark Jedi, thanks for the follow. Birdie, thanks for that. All right. And boom, there is the bow section there, mashed into the seafloor now. It's Floating Sandbox. That's the name of the game. Wow. Floating Sandbox, you guys. Floating Sandbox. Alright. This time let's put this thing through a hurricane. We'll get our passengers on board. Don't mind me as I spawn them all in right now. Let's load this thing up. We got 256. $448 people on board. So here we go. Tools. Trigger storm. Here we go. So the Category 10 Floating Sandbox Hurricane is rolling in right now. These people on this ship have no idea what's coming to them. It's going to be ugly. All 704 people that are in the ship right now. As you can see, this thing is already bending and flexing like crazy. And the waves are getting really wild too. A lot of choppy looking waves. Colton, thanks for the follow. Appreciate that. Bradley, thanks for the follow. Floating Sandbox. Toverson, thanks for the follow. And here we go, you guys. Ship getting rocked right now. Pumps and locks have been turned on to keep the bottom of the ship dry. But I don't think that's going to save this thing. Thank you, Sky Guy, for the follow. Charlie, thanks for the follow. Wow. And this thing is getting thrown around like a rag doll. Sandy, thanks for the follow. Alex, thanks for the follow. Alright, Kanan, thanks for the follow. Daniel B, thank you for sharing the live. Appreciate that. Alright, you guys, I'm impressed with the way this thing's handling this storm. I mean, of course, if you're a passenger in this ship, you're not having a fun time. Oh, no! Oh, my God. Lightning strikes twice. Look at the way the stern's melting. Oh, my God. And lightning just struck the bow, too. Oh, my God. You guys, our whole ship is destroyed pretty much. It got struck again. And just like that, the whole thing's going to sink. Whole ship's going to sink instantly. Oh, my God. That happened so quick. Wow. Oh my God. And now it's going to tip over and fall down the cliff. The underwater cliff. Oh, this is even worse now. Jackie, thanks for sharing the live. And let's watch this thing fall down. And boom. Look at the way this thing will mash into the seafloor. Pretty much just erasing itself from existence. And that's all that is left of the ship. I really did jinx it, didn't I? As soon as I said, wow, this thing is really holding up well. Boom. Lightning strikes. Twice. It's free. This game is free. Objective of the game is to sink your ship. Spawn in a ship and sink it. You can be really creative with it, too. Which is the fun part about it. That was awesome. MS Estonia is next. That is the next ship to get absolutely destroyed. I mean, you know, sunken. Oh boy, if I could find it. Here it is. There is the Estonia. Fittingly, we'll have this one go through a storm too. As I mean, that's how this thing sank in real life. Go on to GameJolt.com and download it. Notification, thanks for the follow. And look at the way this thing moves, you guys. We have taken flight. And then it crashes back in the water. And then it turns into a ship again. So it goes from plane to submarine to ship. Joe, thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. Lawrence, thank you for the follow. Hey, thank you for the spring, Danny. Appreciate that. I really appreciate that greatly. First one to ever send me that. Alright, here's the Estonia. You can see there's a little bit of water inside the ship, but she's holding up. It's called Floating Sandbox. Ranjan, thanks for the follow. Ooh, there's the lightning. Boom, and look at the middle of the ship get struck. Oh my God, you guys. What a crazy amount of damage that was. The stern is already fully flooded. Bow section just got struck too, and down she goes. That went from bad to horrifically ugly so quick. Yeah, you got that right. Cooked. Cooked indeed. F in the chat. What's up, Jellybean? How you doing? Your gym teacher. Thanks for the follow. My gym teachers would both be really old by now. It's been a long time since I did gym class. SCP, thank you for the follow. Gym teacher, thanks for the follow. I'm doing pretty good. I can't complain, really. We're home from work. We're streaming Floating Sandbox, just like old times. You know, let's let's launch a tsunami at this thing, and see if it can survive that. Michael, thanks for the follow. Pretty cool way to spell your name. And check it out. Let's watch the Estonia get launched into the air. Oh my goodness. And watch her get shot underwater. She's gonna hit the corner spike. Oh no. Oh my god. And look at the way this thing will split apart, where she will resurface. Oh man, both ends of the ship are going to touch each other too. What? A PS6? Nobody's got a PS6, buddy. Yeah, I would totally survive that too, I think. Creamy Thighs. I love that name. It's great. Oh man. Dang, and check that out, chat. That is crazy. Thank you for the follow, Creamy Thighs. Appreciate you. Godzilla, thanks for the follow. And look at both ends of the ship tumbling off the cliff. Yeah, I bet. Yeah, obviously we gotta do Yamato. It's my most popular ship right now. My video just hit 17 million views with Yamato. If you want to check it out, go to the first pinned video on my profile. Guys, I have no idea what to say about this. Look at the way the ship's oriented. Danny, what's happening, buddy? How you doing? Welcome back. Oh, there we go. Now she got dislodged. So the ship actually was impaled into the wall. Right there. And then now she's going to tumble down the wall and head for the seafloor finally. Finally, right? It's about time. And there you have it, you guys. There's the way. That's the way the Estonia sinks in Floating Sandbox. She got absolutely rocked. That. And boom, look at the way the bow section hits the seafloor there. Very nice, very nice. Let's switch it up. Let's do some Yamato. Gotta do the Yamato. Have to. It's not a stream without Yamato in it. Booyah. All right. Let's run through the scenario. So, we got this underwater spike and a beach. Small island right here. So Yamato here is going to go sailing. And she's going to move pretty quickly. And let's see if she can make it. Can the Yamato clear this underwater mountain? And oh my god, it's really close. It's really close. And she will pass over it. Very nice. Oh my god, and she just regained speed. But it looks like she is going to get beached. Oh my god, look at the way this thing just got beached, chat. Like the whole bow section and bottom of the ship got ripped apart from that. So that's crazy looking. Florida, thanks for the follow. Alright. So because of all that action that just happened, a tsunami has just been generated. Right off the coast of literally right off the coast of the island. And there's going to be this massive wave that's going to pass over the ship. And as you can see, it's stuck. It's getting filled up with water. Stern section lifting up, actually. That's kind of surprising. So that's going to destroy the middle of the ship. And now this thing is just going to... Oh my god, it's going to break. And get finished off. So there's my Yamato scenario there. Just the whole ship is just completely destroyed. So that's pretty cool. Alright, now let's send a real tsunami at this thing. Stationary in the water. Grace, thanks for the follow. Trevor, thanks for the follow. Appreciate you guys for that. And here comes the tsunami. Check it out. You got me in the club. So there we go. Yamato has been yeeted into the air. Ship is so high up right now. And here she comes. Back into the water she goes. And she'll survive that. Completely survive that. Until a missile gets fired at the ship and crashes right into the superstructure. Blows up the superstructure of the ship. Oh my god. So you got absolute chaos happening right now. Fires of the heat from the explosion has made this part of the ship very tender. But water is now really flooding inside and causing the ship to sink right now. Obviously, it's making it sink. This very well could be even keel, I think. No, it's going to be stern. It's going to be a stern sink. Stern of the ship is flooding so rapidly right now. Nice, thanks for the follow. Bill, thanks for sharing the live. Appreciate you, Bill. Thanks for sharing the live, Kanan. Floating Sandbox is the name of the game. And down she goes. Very nice. And here she goes, floating down on the seafloor. Nightmare, thank you for the follow. So, to get the game, you have to go on to GameJolt.com on your PC, and then just download Floating Sandbox from GameJolt. Alright, guys, that's probably where we're going to cap things off. I gotta get dinner. I gotta go make dinner. It is 5 o'clock, so dinner is coming up. So, hey, I want to thank all... How many of you were in this stream? I want to thank all 3,200 of you for tuning in and watching. I want to thank all 64 of you for following. I appreciate you guys for following. Welcome to the community. It's great to have you a part of it. Blah, 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 blah. And yeah, thank you guys all for commenting and stopping in. We'll catch you guys next time. Everyone, have a great rest of your night. We'll see you tomorrow. I get done work at 1:30 tomorrow. I'm so excited. I'm going into work super early so I can get done and enjoy my weekend. We'll catch you guys next time, everyone. Peace out. Of course, we got to do the finisher. Boom. You too, Mallard. You have a great day as well. Hayden, thanks for the follow. Parker, thanks for the follow. Appreciate you guys. Everyone, take care. Goodbye. GameJolt.com